Events that reach out to the community are a great way to bring people from different backgrounds together. Its main goal is to bring people together and build relationships within certain groups. These events can be anything from health and fitness programs to community building projects to efforts to protect the environment. In this video, we put together some ideas for community outreach programs and tips for making effective community outreach programs in the healthcare sector. First, let's talk about what neighborhood outreach is and why it's important. What does community outreach mean? Community outreach involves a group of volunteers running a program to engage with the neighborhood. People, groups, or institutions that help a community make an effort to connect and interact with that community through community outreach. Its goal is to meet a range of needs and offer help, tools, or services. Through various methods, the main goal of community outreach projects is to make a positive difference and enhance the health and well-being of the community. These initiatives are meant to make more people aware of important issues and resources. Neighborhood outreach gives people the information, skills, and tools they need to take action on important issues, resources, and chances that affect the health and quality of life in their neighborhood. Build partnerships between groups and people in the community. Community events bring people together and help them get to know each other better. They also bring the community and the groups involved closer together. This helps make the group stronger and more connected. Help people in need by giving them support and resources. People and groups in the community reach out to those in need through community outreach programs, providing a range of services, tools, and help. The goal of this support system is to ease people's burdens, give them comfort, and give them the tools they need to deal with problems and do well in their community. Encourage people to become involved and actively take part in community projects. At community involvement events, people are encouraged to actively participate and engage. They help people feel like they own things and are involved in activities and projects that benefit the community. Tips for planning events to reach out to the community. A talk as a group about how to make sure that neighborhood events have clear goals. A lot of different things need to be carefully thought out when planning community outreach events to make sure they meet the organization's goals. Take a look at these strategies. Goal setting. First, outline what you aim to achieve with your community outreach event. You should be very clear about your goals. Do not just say, "We want to raise awareness." Instead, be more specific. For example, you could say, "Increase community knowledge about environmental sustainability by 30%. Putting numbers on your goals will also help you keep track of your progress and measure your success. Think about what information or signs you will use to judge the success of your event. Besides that, your goals should be attainable with the time and resources you present. You should set high goals, but if you go too far, you might be let down and get burned out. Make sure that your goals are linked to the main purpose of your group or the specific needs of your community. Setting a limit gives you a time frame to work within and also makes you feel like you need to get things done quickly. Create a detailed spending plan. Budget each month carefully and track all expenditures. Setting goals is the first step in preparation. The next step is to create a detailed budget. Start by making a list of all the money you can or are ready to spend on the event. This is your overall budget. Find possible ways to make money, like selling tickets, getting sponsors, getting gifts, grants, or selling merchandise. Figure out how much money you think each source could really bring in. Also, list all of your costs in clear, detailed categories. Some common types of expenses are marketing and promoting the venue, technology supplies and parts, fun things to do and entertainment, having food and drinks, transportation and accommodation, plans and insurance. As you plan, keep a close eye on both your income and costs and make changes as needed to make sure your event has an impact and can be paid for. See what the community needs. Before you set a goal, you should do a lot of research or surveys to find out what the people in your chosen community want and need. This makes sure that your event is useful for the people you want to help. On top of that, it can help you see problems or challenges that might come up during your neighborhood outreach programs. Get your team together. Once you've thought about what your community service ideas will achieve, gather the people who want to be a part of your project. You can ask family and friends to help you reach your goals, or you can look for ways to donate. Some nonprofits work with local companies, groups, and influential people to have a bigger effect and reach more people in the community. You should look for possible partners who share your vision and can help your small nonprofit group reach its goals. Where you are matters. When choosing a location for your community outreach program, think about how easy it is for people with disabilities to get there, use public transportation, and park. Make sure the place is right for the size and type of community service event you want to hold, and that it has features like wheelchair ramps to help people who need them. Get the word out. Use a mix of traditional and digital marketing to get the word out about your community service program once you have a plan for the event. Talk to local media, start interesting social media campaigns, hand out eye-catching flyers, and encourage people to tell their friends about your business. Consider making accommodations for people who need them, like sign language interpreters or quiet areas, no matter their ability, age, race, gender, or socioeconomic position. The key is sustainability. Think about how your event will affect the earth and try to use eco-friendly methods. Some useful tips for being environmentally friendly are to use technology for event management and registration, to encourage people to take public transportation, and to buy supplies and food from nearby stores. Showing that you care about the environment can help you get known and win people over. Make sure it's safe and fun. Make sure that everyone at the event is safe by giving clear directions and watching over kids and older people in particular. And make sure everyone has a good time by including music, games, and other things that people can take part in. Encourage people to take part. Plan your events to be involved and interesting so that people will remember them. Encourage people to participate in workshops, discussions, and other events where they can share their ideas and thoughts. Look over and follow up. After the event, get feedback from attendees, workers, and partners to figure out what went well and what could be done better. This can be done with polls, study groups, or just casual chats. Say thank you to everyone who helped and let them know how the event went, including any plans or next steps. By using these tips, you can plan activities and events for community outreach that not only help your group reach its goals, but also make the community better and help people get closer to each other. Charity events and fundraisers in the area. Here are some common types of events that are put on to make money and support good causes in the community. Donation drive for the whole community. A community-wide donation drive gets people in the area to give money, goods, or other resources to a cause or group. To have the most success, get as many people as possible to participate and let them know about the group that will benefit. Set up a number of drop-off points around the neighborhood so that people who can't make it to an event can still use them. This plan makes sure that the food drive has more help and works better. The gala and the silent auction. You can hold a dinner to raise money for your community service projects. This event gives donors and fans a chance to meet each other, make connections, and raise money for your cause. You could add a silent sale to your event to make it more interesting. Adding a silent auction to the gala not only makes it more fun, but it also gives people who support your cause a way to give money while getting something in return. By bidding on unique items, you can get people to join more, knowing that their bids will directly help community outreach programs.